guys, welcome to the vlog. Currently, hospitality team is working on setting up church at Halikoa. Anybody have anything to say to the vlog? Hi guys, welcome to the channel.
Week 5 down in the books. Yeah, it was a good week. It was long, but it was a lot of things happening. Some things we got to go spearfishing, but then also we got to go to a campground, and so we'll be sharing about all that. This week was all about spiritual formation in the teaching, and so super excited to go through that all. And then at the end, we also have Emma sharing just a testament of what God's been doing in her life. So for the business side of things, I kind of learned that it's important to care about people and to show that you want what's best for them. And so we played some wiffle ball, and that was good team bonding, and it was a good way that we got to all just grow together. And then also it was our last time cooking with our cooking team, so that was a bittersweet moment. We made some lemonade to kind of celebrate all the meals that we cooked together and just everything that we did together. I also saw that different personality styles are very important in an organization. Ritchie and Lydia kind of head the organization and kind of get the schedules down, and Lydia's very time sensitive, and she really likes 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. to get that. And then Ritchie's very go with the flow kind of guy, so he doesn't really care about the schedule as much, but it's a good balance because Lydia kind of accounts for like a buffer time, and then we could still get through everything. So that was cool to see. Teaching this week, Rob came and he was just telling us how it's important for us to do things, but we can't do things without God. And so he gave the analogy of we can work as hard as we want, but ultimately God's the one who grows us. So he gave the analogy of on a surfboard, you're paddling as hard as you can, but ultimately it's the wave that gets you, then moves you towards the shore. And so that was really good analogy. And we also were encouraged to share our stories, the highs and the lows, and I felt like that really got us all to know each other more. And it's definitely something I want to bring into my life as we go out of the summer. And we did a thing called a life map, and so that was super cool. And that was just like highs and lows and just everything in between. Then also we got to go spearfishing this week, which was crazy. Noah caught stuff. I didn't catch anything. It was my first time, but super excited. We're going to go again this week as well, and it was just a lot of fun. I also got to meet with Trent as the Kids House Al-Kai, and he was just telling me about all the opportunities, and that was another way that I showed like caring, that it's important to care because we just were able to talk and just get to know each other, and yeah, that was good. This week I was a little bit frustrated because we had the cars back, and then I just wanted to go to the beach, but then we never ended up making it to the beach, and I was in the car all day, and so I got a little frustrated, and I apologized, and then I just walked in our neighborhood and kind of went on a hike there, and that's where I was kind of convicted to apologize. Then we also went to Camp Halikoa, and we turned in the phones for the weekend, so no technology. We had flashlights and watches. We did a talent show, which I'll show some snippets of what we were doing up there. We made bonfires. We did hikes, which was super cool. I actually thought it was 6 a.m. one time, and I woke up and got ready for the day, but it was actually 3 a.m., so that was a long day, but it was super good because I ended up just going on a prayer walk and doing that for the rest of the day. For service this week, we did a worship night at the kids' house, which was super impactful, and it was just a time where we got to worship with the community, but also pray. And we were praying for foster families, and it was a cool initiative of trying to get foster families encouraged and the support that they need. Then we learned, we did a lot. We picked up some fruit as the usual. We made bread. We juiced some fruit. What was really interesting is on the farm we were taking care of the sheep, and one of the things that we had to do this week was neuter them, and so that was an interesting experience. And yeah, overall this week was super cool.
Okay, so this week for week 5 we were working on like spiritual formation, and so we were talking a lot about like our testimonies and just our life paths and our stories. And I guess the thing that like stuck out to me is we can't always just be doing actions to look like Christians. We have to always be striving to be working on ourselves to grow into formation. I fall into the trap so often of, if I'm feeling insecure or not confident in my faith, that I'll just start acting like it so that I can like assert myself and like show that like I'm not struggling. But that kind of hit home this week, and it just like definitely caught me off guard. I was like, ooh. Even like being here in Hawaii, it's like it's hard to not show face all the time with people who you're living with but you're not like family with. So I just like that struck with me, and I just want to do better about like always being so intimate with God that it's like He knows me, He knows what's going on. I'm admitting it all to Him so that I can just be like the truest self with everyone else that I'm living with. Yeah, so like week 5 was great. I really enjoyed learning about it. Week 6 has been amazing. I'm so excited to keep learning about leadership. Halikoa was great. The hike was definitely the highlight, but also just like getting to hang out with everyone and being so unplugged and just like connecting and getting to be in a new terrain. Like it was just all so beautiful.